I took one piece of drawing paper, folded it hamburger style, and ripped it in half. Working with one of those pieces of paper, I'm going to take a toothpick and tightly wrap it all the way up to this corner. Tape or glue this edge to secure the whole roll in place. I've repeated this process 3 times so that I now have 4 paper tubes. Length does not matter at this very moment. Using my doll as a guide, I line the edge of the tube up with the edge of her foot, and I'm taking a marker and making a line right above her hip. I'm going to cut at this line and then use it as a guide of where to cut all the other tubes. I'm doing this for a 12-inch doll. I'm taking a ruler and measuring out 2 inches and drawing a line. And I'm going to go, first I'm going to find the middle of that, which would be at 1 inch, and I'm going to make a mark like that. And from that point, I'm measuring across 5 inches and making a mark. And placing that at 1/2 inch. So that dot is at 1/2 inch. I'm going to draw out 1 inch. This distance is now exactly half of that one. Now I'm just drawing a line from this one, from the top of this one to the top of this one. If you like straight lines, I would suggest using a ruler for this part. So it looks like this. And I'm going to do the same thing, except for this time I'm going bottom edge to bottom edge. And these lines won't be seen, so this is what it looks like. And I'm going to cut that out. On a piece of paper, I've traced out the same exact design. I'm going to take my ruler, and I'm only making 12 bars on this. I'm going to go in 1/2 centimeter on this side. I'm going to find the halfway point of this, just 1/2 inch. And from that point, measure in 1/2 centimeter. Okay. Here I'm going to also measure in 1/2 centimeter. And I'm going to do that down here too. Oops. So now I have this line. And at an angle, so I'm lining this up at this angle and pushing it up. And I'm just going to mark at 0.4 centimeters. So if you can see that, it's 1 mark before the halfway mark. And draw a line there. And I'm going to come up here. Once again, lining it up with this. I'm going to bring it down again, keeping it at the same angle. Mark it and draw it. So now I have this. I'm going to come over 1/4 of a centimeter. And I'm going to repeat this same process again, coming down 1/2 centimeter, line it all up until I get to my end point over here. I finished that and I ended up with 13 keys instead of 12. I was going for 12, but it doesn't really matter. I'm going to take my Sharpie and color in each key, not the part in between. And then I went back through and put little blue dots on the ends of every key to represent the wooden knobs that are on them. I'm now going to take the original cardboard cutout and line it up with the lines on here, which will be easy to do from the back side because you can see it. And once that's done, I'm going to fold it over and pull it tight. And you can glue this down, but I don't have glue, so I'm using tape. I'm going to do it with this little side too. Let's bring it up and fold it. Tape it. This last fold is going to be more difficult because there's more paper there now, so let's get it nice and snug. This one I'm going to tape under, so I'm going to fold the tape like this and put it right here. And just fold the paper over it. So now I have these edges that are over. I'm just going to cut those off. I'm going to secure this a little more. Yeah. I personally don't like doing this, but it's the only way I can get this one secured without glue. So I'm going to go all the way across at an angle like that. That's one way to solve problems when you have to tape things like that. Make it look like it was on purpose. So I'm going to finish doing this on both sides, and remember the paper tubes from earlier? Take a hot glue gun and glue them onto the corners of your keyboard and use them as legs. Need mallets. Take toothpicks, cut off the sharp ends, and wipe some hot glue on the sides of them. And once the hot glue dries, color it with Sharpie, and the Sharpie will dry, and you have your little mallets. This was how to make an xylophone. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Bye for now.